Hi, Les from Retired and Living the Dream, and it's a washing the car day, and it's going to be another long video because washing the car is a long video. Now many people say that my car must be very, very clean, but have a look at this video here and you'll see that it's not always clean, so that's why I have to wash it. So today's video is going to be about a bit of a rant and a bit about all sorts of things. Nothing scripted, as my car cleaning videos aren't scripted, because I just sort of go off on tangents and away we go. But the moral of this video is a couple of things really. I will die in Thailand. Wait, this lorry passes. I will die in Thailand because I have no wish to go anywhere else in the world. And that's what many people ask me. What if I'm sick? What if I need to go get medical treatment and something like that? Now, if I'm sick, I've got some medical insurance. I don't have a lot of insurance, according to a lot of people, but I think it's enough for what I need. And if I need to go and get some treatment back in the UK, I'll go back to the UK and I'll get some treatment. And of course, there's those people who turn around and say I'm not entitled to medical treatment in the UK because I've been left there for so long. Well, to be honest, I'll just chance my arm. I'll give it a try. And if everything else fails, I'll just arrive on a rubber boat saying I can't speak any English and see what happens there. But that's being cynical. But there's also another guaranteed way of getting medical treatment in the UK. It's very drastic, but it is possible. And I'm not going to mention on here what that is, but it is a guaranteed method of getting treatment in the UK. It's not one method that I'd like to do, but it's a guaranteed method. So, why I feel so lucky and entitled to live here. Not entitled, no, it's luck. And because I play by the rules. I'm entitled to live here because I do abide by the rules, I follow the system, and I'm a good person to have here. I follow the rules and I don't cause any trouble. I spend my money living here, and the Thai government like people who do that. Which country in the world doesn't want responsible and nice people to live in their country? And why should Thailand be any different? Because Thailand is totally different to a lot of other places in the world. Now I'm also going to talk about what makes somebody from the other side of the world, give up living in America and coming to live here in Thailand. Moving halfway around the world. And they're doing this because they feel safer here than they do in America. And having watched a lot of the videos that I've seen, I don't blame them. Now, the reason why my car is so mucky, because I've been doing a lot of driving. I've been doing a lot of driving for this past week, and I've been showing this person around Thailand, well, not so much Thailand, this area. She's had a look at my videos, and yeah, by the way, it's a lady. It's a lady who's come to live in Thailand. It's not all for men. Men can't have it all their own ways. This lady is moving all the way from America, San Francisco, she's moving from, because she feels much safer here. We've looked at everything, all the positives, and she's actually buying a condo now over here because she feels much safer here, even though the short time she spent here than the time in America. And imagine those people who live in America, they'll know where I'm coming from. Now we've had many conversations about where she lives and why she feels so unsafe in America. America, one of the richest countries in the world, but they have more poverty and homelessness than we do here. Some people call it a third world country, Thailand. But I've showed her the sort of poverty, not poverty, but a little bit of, how can I put it, run-down areas. And she laughed when I showed her the run-down areas of Rayong. She said, wow, she said, that's nowhere near as run down as some of the places in San Francisco, one of the wealthiest cities in the whole of America. And Rayong, parts of Rayong, even in the poor areas, are much better than the richest country in the world, San Francisco. Crazy, isn't it? Not one of the richest countries, one of the richest states in America. Ah. So, we're going to do a story about this girl who is moving over here. And we'll do an interview, so if you would like to see this interview, give it a thumbs up. Leave your comments down below. And we're going to do an in-depth video about why she decided to come here. Because when all said and done, Thailand is for everybody. It's not just, it's a guy's paradise, and she knows that. She knows exactly what she's getting into. I've showed her Pattaya, I've showed her Jomtien. She understands, and we've had a frank conversation as to, you know, the reasons why guys come here. And to be honest, she's very open-minded about it, and she said if I was a guy, I'd do exactly the same. So she's a very down-to-earth type of lady, and she understands about moving here. But the biggest thing is safety. Safety. How much would you pay for safety? Now this is the video, well, a little video of where she's going to buy. This is what she gets for her money in Thailand. 24-hour security, no homeless people, no druggies, nice people, happy, smiley people. How much would you pay for that? How much would you pay that you don't have to worry about getting in your car and going to be accosted by a drug dealer or a druggie or somebody who's going to rob you for your shopping? Priceless, I would say. I would say it's priceless. But this is what is happening around the world, not just in America, but England also. The world has gone crazy. It's gone absolutely crazy. You know, some of the illegal immigrants that note the word illegal immigrants who are coming to the UK, complain about the conditions that we're putting them in. Complaining. They've come over illegal, and it's saying it's my right to have a nice, safe accommodation, which it is. I've got no problem with people wanting a better life at all. I've got a better life here, but I do it, as everybody else does over here, legal. If I did anything wrong over here, I would either spend the time in the Bangkok Hilton, which is a nickname for the Thai prison, something like 200 people to a cell. And that's why I don't do anything bad, because the punishment for the crime is severe. So the crime rate over here, okay, there's crime everywhere in the world, but it's very low here. And if I wanted to leave, then I'd have to leave the country. I'd have to buy my own ticket and leave the country, and they would expel me if I broke the Thai laws. Which I don't, because I love living here. For me, there's no rules to break, because everything is easy going. There's talk about altering the visa requirements, and people are stirring up, making people worried about what's going on, and I'm going to have my penny's worth with regard to that, but it won't be as long as some of the other people have gone on about it. And my answer to all of this lot, for all of this commotion, for all of this upheaval and getting people worried and like, I'm not going to be able to move to Thailand because I can't afford to live there, because they're going to up the pension requirements, they're going to up the monthly payments. My quick answer to that is, what if they don't? What if they don't put it up? And let's put it into some perspective here. I've got a friend who's an agent in Pattaya. And even he doesn't know. He doesn't know what's going on, because it's all hot air at the minute. All hot air. And nobody knows for sure. So let's just stop worrying about it, cross that bridge when we come to it, and deal with it. Because there will always be agents here. Always, always, always. Because the rules don't get broken here, they get bent. And I've got to say that I've been living here for over 11 years now, almost 12 years. And in that time I've heard, oh, the agent's going to be a thing of the past. The agents won't be allowed to work. The agents can't do what they do. We live in a land of brown envelopes. Brown envelopes are everywhere. For every part of society here, it oils the wheels of everything that gets done. Brown envelopes. And that's never going to stop. So my answer to that, don't worry about it until it happens. And here's another theory of it. People are worried about what's going to go up. What happens if you want this beautiful 100-inch TV that might be $1,000, come down in the sale, it's $1,000, and they say it's going to go up, it's going to go up. How many people will go out and spend the $1,000 on the TV because it might be going up? So have you thought to get more income coming into Thailand, suggest that the visa rates might go up and the visa income method might go up? How many extra people do you think has actually applied for a visa in this last month or so, since it's been started getting muted? And basically every day there's some documentary, or not documentary, some vlogger is talking about it. And there's one legal guy that is on YouTube. He's done, I think at the last count, 16 videos about it, but all sort of aiming at the same thing. And he runs his own agency. So how many people do you think is he got? That one person telling people that it may go up. He said, I'm not telling you that it is going up, but it may go up. So basically, get your visa now before it goes up. See where I'm coming from? So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it until it happens. If it happens, it happens. And if it happens, there will still be ways of getting your visa. Might be a little bit harder, but I looked at did a little bit of research before I brought this video on, and the only things that I could find was like the visa rates of 2010, and in 2010 they wanted 800,000 baht in the bank then. That's 13 years ago. So with inflation and everything else, do you not think it is valid that it may go up a little bit? The rumours are 1.2 million for the amount of money in the bank. Do you think that's impossible for the visa agents to do? If they can put 800,000 at the minute, do you think it's much more to put 1.2 million in? Don't think so. Bend the law, they make the law, bend the system. So by doing that, I suppose everybody benefits out of it. And then 100,000 baht a month. At the minute, it's 65. Is that impossible? I do one or two. Is that impossible? I do one or two videos with regard to workarounds for that. Legal, of course. I would never do anything illegal here, but there's workarounds in Thailand for everything. So that was me car washing video. A little bit of a rant. My thing is with all of this, to take away from this video is, don't worry, it will be what it is, but it's certainly not going to put people off coming to live here in Thailand. There's ways and means around all of this subject. So from Les, retired and living the dream, and you can too. Till the next video, bye for now.